Hey everybody, it's Andy from EX2 Adventures. In this video, I want to review the backyard burn trail running course at the very awesome Pohick Bay Regional Park in Lorton, Virginia. So as you can see from this map, this park is right on Pohick Bay, and there are some really amazing water views that you'll get several times as you're running the course. We have a 5-mile race and 10-mile race. Not unlike other EX2 races, the distances are not exactly 5 and 10 miles. So this one tends to be on the long side for the 5-mile race. It's about 5.9 miles. And I actually extended it just a little bit. I made a change, which I'll talk about in a second. And the 10-mile race comes in around like 10.4 or so, okay? Not flat. There's definitely some elevation gain. It's well over 500 feet for the 5-mile race and about over 800 for the 10.4-mile race. So let me talk a little bit about logistics first. So you enter the park off of Gunston Road. You're going to be taking a left, go through a little guard shack, and we park in 2 primary areas. So we stage in a Frisbee golf course, which is right here, and I'll switch to satellite view in just a second. But we park here, right adjacent to the staging area, and then as a secondary parking, we park in the Pirates Cove Water Park parking area. Now notice there's a little trail on the far end of this parking lot that leads right up to where we stage. Okay, so if you do end up parking down here, don't take the road back, just take the little path. It leads you right there. It's not very long. Let me show you the satellite view, just so it'll make more sense to you. So here's our staging field, and then primary parking is here, other parking is down here, and then this little trail wanders up and dumps you out kind of like right here. You'll be able to see and hear us if you do park in the southern parking area. All right, so back to the race. Again, about 5.9 miles for the 5-mile race and about 10.4 for the 10-mile race. So the race starts in the park road. You go down the park road, get your first views of the water, which is absolutely beautiful. Cruise around until you hit the white trail, go across this really great little boardwalk that exists, and then it climbs up to the first aid station, which is about mile 1, and you go through a little campground. After you go through the campground, you go on a single track, and then you're going to take a right on this trail here. It zooms down. This is a blue trail. Basically, you're heading back down towards the water. It does go up and down. There are some little climbs and some descents within this section here, but generally going back down towards the water. You do a big U-turn here, get an awesome view of the water there, cross over a little creek, and then you have a steady climb up on the blue trail to this access road here. So this is an access road that goes all the way down to the water. So anytime you're on this section of the course here, this is a road, basically, dirt road. Anyway, so you come up here, about mile 2, you hit the second aid station. You're going to take a left on the road and then a right back on the single track. And then this course zooms back all the way around, basically does a loop back to that access road. And then this time you take a left and go downhill towards the water. Some great views of the water here. And then this is the Red Cut Trail here. Originally the course used to just go up this trail here, but I added this little out and back section. You'll know why I added it when you get out there. It's about 0.3 miles of an out and back, but the water views down here are just spectacular. You're like right on the water. It's really worth it. It also adds like a little high five section as you're going by other runners. And then you hit the third aid station about mile 3.7. At 3.7 you go up. This is some climbing through here on what they call the Red Cut Trail. Very little used, but really pretty. Kind of feels very out there. Continues along back on the red trail, zoom around, go up, zoom down, go up and go down. And then you're going to hit the 4th aid station right after you go under some power lines. Very small power lines. About mile 5.2. Actually, I think it's a gas line, not even a power line. Now that I think about it. This is like a little this little road here. It's like a little access road. It's got some pavement, but it's like not really a road. It's just you're going to be on pavement for like 100 feet. Go through the aid station and then pop right back on the red trail. Follow this around. It continues this way, crosses over this service road, and then basically dumps you out almost where you were at right about mile 1.2. Go back through the campground. This aid station is no longer there. And then you're going to head out back towards the park road. Right before you get to the park road, you take a right. You're going to run around the shoulder and then towards the finish. Total distance, again, about 5.9 miles. It is on the long side, again, largely just because I added this really cool out and back. I apologize it's longer, but I think you'll find it worth it. It's awesome. All right, 10-mile race. So the 10-mile race basically does the same thing. The start of the race zooms around all the way around through that 4th aid station. And then right before sort of like mile like 5 points. It's about a 5.6. There's going to be some signage there that says course split ahead, 10 miles or lap to the left, finish straight. So the first time the 10 miles get to this point, and there's volunteers there, there's lots of signage, you basically continue and take a left and do this whole big loop again. So you're going to loop all the way around, back down towards the water, loop all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, until the second time you get here. And again, there's volunteers that are helping you. And then do what the 5 mile runners do as they come towards the finish. You're going to hit all those aid stations again. The only aid station you're not going to hit twice is aid station number 1, because that's at mile 1. But you're going to hit this aid station that you hit at mile 2. Again, this is like mile 6.5. You hit this one at 3.7. It's about 8.3 or so. And then this last aid station, you hit it right after mile 5, and then you're going to hit it about 0.7 miles from the finish. We mark all the courses, pink streamers, red arrows. All the water aid stations have water and Gatorade. It's super fun. This course is not flat by any means. It's at least 850 feet of gain on the 10-mile race, and definitely a little bit more than 500 feet on the 5-mile course. It's awesome. The water views are incredible. I think you're really going to enjoy it, and we can't wait to see it at Pohick Bay. We'll see you soon.